What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? If you're watching this video, I'm sure you already are aware from the title that this is going to be a little bit of a how-to, even though I'm a little bit behind on that, on how to access the cow level at will. Now, what happened was the cow level was originally, I'm guessing, a myth, judging by the loading screens since a long time ago. But recently, during the 3-year celebration event, 3-year anniversary event. No, it was 2-year anniversary, my mistake. 2-year anniversary event. Blizzard released another dimension similar to the Vault that we know from the Goblin realm, where you fight greed and get rich and never have to worry about farming gold again, really. Well, they released another dimension like that, also similar to Whimsyville, or whatever that one was called. But this one's called the cow level. It's a level full of cows, and it sounds stupid when you think of it. Like right away, you're like, "Oh, a level full of cows. Whoopee! What's the big deal, man?" Well, the big deal is those cows happen to be packing some serious gear. Don't ask how, don't ask why, just don't ask. Those cows pack some nice legendary pieces. Now, a lot of people were really disappointed because when the event ended, it was a brief anniversary event where goblins had the option to open up the cow appeared, opened up a portal, and you ended up in the cow world. Now, if you weren't playing the game during this, when this was live, well, it seemed like, oh, you missed out. Well, that's not necessarily true anymore. After patch 2.3, via the cube, via all these other changes that are just wonderful. They're amazing. They're really amazing. Well, anyway, you now have a chance to do two things here. You have a chance to revisit the cow level if you missed it, or like me, if you just want more gear, more money, more set pieces to try to compensate for some of this fantastic nonsense here, which you can also just re-roll, but this works better, in my opinion. Now, there's two places you can revisit here, and it can be done simultaneously while you're getting rid of some of your useless gear pieces that you don't want. Now, I don't have a puzzle ring on me at the moment. I haven't ever gotten one to drop. Seriously. Been playing for a year now, and I haven't gotten any to drop. I haven't seen one. I've seen people that got accumulated about 6 of them, or more. But I don't really need it. I got what I needed from the vault already. Boon of the Hebrew. Anyway. But what you're going to need is, well, first of all, you're going to need to do this. You're going to need to go to Act 3, visit the new zone. Looks like I have a bounty there. No, not happening. You're going to need to visit this zone called the Ruins of Secheron. You're going to need to navigate through it, like clear it, essentially. Go to the, just follow the path, in other words, like follow the basic walkthrough of it. Kill as you go along. You're going to have a quest given by Cool. You remember Cool, right? Cool? That guy? Kool-Aid? Oh yeah? Yeah, that guy. Well, you're going to have a quest from him. He's over here. There's the cube. You're going to talk to him when you log in. If you're new to the patch, if you're new to this, if you hadn't experienced it yet, you're going to see him. He's going to give you the quest opportunity. You follow it. You meet up with a barbarian guy and another Arabic trader guy. Trader as in merchant, not trader as in treasonous. But after that, you finish that. You're given this cube. And I'll make another video explaining what that does on a new level. But what it does, the cube itself gives you these two possibilities to opening the two realms. Now, it does a lot of other things. It's made my life a lot easier. It allows re-rolling entire legendaries over again. But that's not what we're here to talk about right now. But we will be after this. But for now, I'm going to show you what you need to get into the cow level. To get into the cow level, you're going to need a polearm, a legendary drop, which is called the Bovine Bardiche. Bardiche, I'm not sure which one it's called. It's a semi-rare drop, common, it depends on your luck. It has a nice passive, and I was debating a lot whether I was just going to extract that passive or just use it to open the portal to make this video to show people how it works, and for people who are new to the game, who are contemplating getting the game, so they can see some of the pretty awesome features that Blizzard's added into this game. Really. So I decided I'm not going to extract its feature. What extracting means is, see that passive at the bottom, the very bottom orange text, not the description. It says, chance on hit to summon a herd of murderous cows. Well, when you're doing this, flailing around through mobs, you have a chance with this passive to summon a big thing of cows to help kill things for you. And with the cube, if you extracted that and put it on your weapon active ability, then whatever weapon you're using would have that ability. Even if it was like this, something that doesn't have that passive, you would get that ability. Like here, I added the furnace passive ability to it. Maybe you'll see it. There it is. See? The furnace passive is added to that. Now, if I had the bovine bardiche passive to that, you would have seen a bunch of cows come out of nowhere. Same thing applies to Maximus, the demon slave, that type of thing. Okay, well, we're going to get right down to it, and we're going to go kill some cows, get some gear, and we're just going to have some fun. Now, you're going to put what you do is you take the weapon, either the bovine bardiche or the puzzle ring, bovine if you want the cow level, puzzle ring if you want the goblin realm. Keep in mind, it disappears. It just eats it up. So if you ever want the passive, or to do another cow level, you'll have to farm another one of these, which may be easy, it may not be. So here we go. You click transmute, bovine bardiche, transmute cube, click yes, it'll consume it. And now that it's consumed it, we have the portal to the cow level here. And as you can see, the hilarious description leads to a place that does not exist. The burning hells are not responsible for events that transpire there. If you claim to have been to this place, you will be called a liar. Void where prohibited. I'd wager that's true for people that have never actually played the game before. You probably would be called one. So here we go. And as you can see, it's not the cow level. Don't forget that. If you're going to describe it as something else. It is not the cow level. Not the cow level. Well, you got your first chest there, which contained 100k. Isn't great, but it's good. And now here come the... Already got a legendary. And now let's kill some cows. As you can see, I'm playing on a little bit of a easier difficulty, so I could just kind of breeze through this without having to try too hard. Or hard at all, really. Melting through some cows. Melting through some cows. As you can see, the main thing that made this interesting was that there were actually a lot of cows. Now you get one of the main features here were the chests. There's a lot of them. A good portion of your loot is going to come from... Speak to the ghost of the Cow King. Well, let's see what's going on there. Now we're going to... First, let me just kill his... I needed to make a whimsical little pun there, so I'll just go with, let's just make some hamburgers. This sure is a lot of cows, isn't it? Okay, they're dead. Now we're going to talk to him. Yeah, you kind of go into that thinking you're going to get some sort of fantastic type of advice or something of that nature. No, he just tells you, you better milk this for all it's worth. Har, har, har. So yeah, you get these huge mobs. So, come prepared. This isn't where you would bring your gold farming gear necessarily. This is more along the lines of just hope for the best. Plus, on top of everything else, the density and the easily melting of these mobs is what makes it perfect for farming if you get lucky to get the legendaries to drop right here. And then see, right there, you get all these chests. That was one of the quests, slay the herd of cows. Now we're going to open these chests and we're going to hope for the best. But you got a much better chance in the cow level to get some legendaries, gems, etc. Going for the gems. There will be a lot more chests to come, so if this looks disappointing, don't really worry about it. Yeah, see, wasn't that great. If you want a chest full of legendary crap and gold, you might want to go with the goblin lair. Just melting through these cows. Trying to get rich, trying to get more rich. Another interesting feature of this patch is they added a few new difficulty levels since people were just breezing through Torment 6. Actually, people were breezing through Greater Rift 70 and above. So I think they desperately needed a little bit more of a challenge for a larger portion of the base. Let me keep it real. I suck. I have terrible luck with drops, and I'm not the best player. I'm nowhere near even a good player, I would say. I just play for fun. So I'm only doing Torment 7. Which, it's not that I don't have time for the game, it's more along the lines of just I'm not necessarily good at it. But like anything else, it's all about perception, and it's all about consistency. If you want to get better gear, you want to re-roll better stats on that gear, and if you want to really get good at your class or master your skills, ooh, that was ugly, then it just takes time. You're going to have to keep rerunning rifts, grifts, etc. Because you saw there wasn't anything in that. But I digress. Really, this is pretty much just for... I think the main reason they did this is to give people a chance to experience this, because it was a one-time event, and it didn't last very long either. But yeah, if you haven't played Diablo in a while, I know a few people that hadn't even played since the original launch because they claimed the game was boring. Well, it's sad that a lot of people haven't really discovered what's been added to the game since its original launch days. Reaper of Souls kind of reformed it and made it really worth picking up. A lot of money there. Well, not much, but I'm not wearing my boon at the moment. So I'll take all of that. Man, I was hoping for some insane legendaries to drop on camera so I could be like, oh, see, it's totally worth it. You should totally go farm a bovine bardiche right now. That's not the case for today, but that might change. That may change. We may get something amazing. Or we may get nothing but crap. But either way, it's a lot of fun to do anyway. Let me put it this way. They added this kind of thing. They added this kind of thing because it's the kind of thing you enjoy. The whole game is essentially based on gearing up your character and killing things. So, you're doing two main things. You're doing at least one of those two things. You're killing things. A lot of things. But even if I didn't get any legendaries this round, I would still say it was enjoyable because it was fun. And it was hilarious. Cow level was always a rumor. So they figured, you know what, for the birthday event, why don't we just make it real? During this video, I'm going to take the time to go through the entire range of the cow level and cover everything. Considering how rare of an occurrence it's going to be that you get it, even though some people have been here plenty of times, when the event was live, I only got the cow level once. I got lucky enough to get a portal one time, but after that, never saw it again. Same thing as the Greed Realm. I've only actually visited the Goblin Realm 3 times. And your first time is all you need, because that's when you get the gem. That gem that we all know so well that made gold literally nothing to worry about anymore. Alright, let's just get rid of these. gems right there. And they're dead. I know I missed the chest. I'm going back for it. Again, don't be too disappointed with the way this is turning out. When you run it, you might be getting legendaries left and right. The main thing that made it a hot spot for legendary farming when the event was live is the sheer density of this place. Like, look at this. Literally, like, they just pile on you like crazy. You don't even have to, like, lure them in. Oh, here's the cow queen. And I'm dead. See? Told you I wasn't very good at the game. But it's the electricity. I'm gonna have to get around that. Or at least try to. Yeah, I'm gonna get creamed here. The sheer density of it, the boss, and my ancients is on cooldown. So I better be careful. There, I cleared out most of that. Oh, it's also because there's 2 packs of... There's an elite pack. But the good news is, the electricity is really gonna screw me here. But the arcane damage... actually, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, the electricity is what screws me. Arcane got the passive active for Countess... whatever that was called. The amulet that... Man, I hate when they get the electric charged power. Literally, as a melee, this is hell to avoid. And her health is so high up still. Oh, I hate having to deal with electric. I'm gonna have to go repair to top it off. I apologize, but I didn't mean for that to happen, but you know. No comment on how tough. No comment. Again, I do need to work on toughness. But it doesn't help that I'm forced to stand right next to her when she discharges the electric shock. Collect what's in here. And we're going to go back and give that another try. But to make it even clearer, that would be the main fight of this encounter. Then you just go around looting the rest of the chests. Damn it. Alright. Trying to find where I left that fight at. He's dead. I can't for the life of me remember where we left off at that fight. I'm seeing cows. Just not the cow queen. Well, here's a lot of them. Alright. Really gonna try and make this quick. Because I don't want this to extend too long. Alright, where did this go? Another thing I better remember is I shouldn't click on shrines too much. Because that's why. We'd be here for an eternity if I clicked on all the healing and power shrines. Alright, where did I leave this cow? Seriously, where did we leave off on that portal? It was right around here. Did she already, like, die? We had this fight, like, somewhere over here. Yeah, it was definitely around here. I guess I'm gonna have to do a little bit of traveling in the other direction then. Alright, well let's just do that. Again, keep in mind, this isn't exactly a zone you get really too familiar with. Did it one time, there she is. And, oh, for Christ's sake. I gotta do something else about this. I'm gonna have to probably try and... But her charges follow you. Yeah, this might... I apologize again. I didn't expect for this to be one of the powers. I really should switch to my Kimbo's Gold passive instead of Countess Julia, because Arcane doesn't seem to be as prevalent of a thing as electricity is, and oh, this is horrible. How can you even dodge that when you're whirlwinding? I get it, Blizzard favors RDPS. When was that ever questioned? Damn it. Plus the cooldown on the potions drives me nuts. Of course that was going to be an issue. Is every cow electrically charged? Fuck that, I'm not going back for it. Alright. I just really want to finish this already. The fight, meaning that. Because we're going to get some pretty cool drops from her, I'm assuming. More than likely we are. So I'd really like to show that on camera so people can see, like, oh, well, maybe it is with Farmer. Oh, there she is. Get over here, you cow whore. Come on, Rosie O'Donnell. Come on, Rosie. Let's just finish this crap already. Now you're getting shocked. Oh, God, and it follow... Wow, this is pretty ridiculous. What? What the... Yeah. That was totally worth the headache I almost got from that fight. Oh, Blizzard. You love trolling, don't you? Then again, I'm not entirely positive the drop rates for stuff like that during the event as opposed to like right now. Like I really couldn't tell you if there's just more chests, which means there's more of a chance. Even wearing that gem too. But like everything else, it's never a guarantee. That's never the case. So let's check out how much we've explored. Looks like we've, sadly enough, it looks like Christ. Sadly enough, it looks like we've cleared most of it. I'm gonna give it a look over here. Kill the last few. Like I said, next time I get the Bardiche, I'll probably extract the passive as opposed to just dumping it for another cow level. And then I'll come back to the cow level if I ever get any of those again. But this doesn't seem like a recurring event or something that's going to be ever going to come back, I don't believe. Maybe for the 3rd anniversary, probably. But even then, the first one didn't have it. So it's just one of those things. Now you got a chance to experience it whenever you want. Although I can guarantee you this much. Yeah, that's pretty much the entirety of the cow level. We've pretty much seen... Yep, that's all of it. Well, we didn't get a single legendary that drop, but that's okay. Because you can always come back to it. You'll get that drop, and even if you have to roll for two-handed weapons, which I wouldn't recommend doing considering you saw the results of this. But anyway, what I can guarantee is that the goblin layer is a lot better in general because you get... Where did I put it? Seriously, where did I put it? Down here? Christ. Should be in here somewhere. I gotta organize this. You get this. I'm gonna put it in the gems where it belongs. You get this from the goblin layer. 100% drop guaranteed, and it gets you rich. It causes gold to explode everywhere when you kill an enemy. Anyway, I'll cover the rest of the features of the cube on the next video coming up. But as far as the cow level feature goes of the update, that was it. And there's the portal to the cow level. It's still open if you wanted to clear out whatever trash was left in it. And yeah, I would say it is worth checking out. I'm not gonna come on here and tell you, oh yeah, farm for that, it's gonna get you rich quick, it's gonna get you lots of legendaries. It can. It got me like 3 during the beta, not the beta, during the celebration event. Got me about 3 of them. But as you know, nothing in life is ever a guarantee, but that doesn't mean it's not worth checking out. It's still an awesome update. Overall, I give everything here 2 thumbs up, even the cow level, because it was fun to see it again. To see the little witty puns thrown around. The boss, which gave me a mini migraine. All of that. Well, I'll be posting another video explaining the other details and an outline. Let me break something down here. I've seen so many guides on the cube, and I use the word guides loosely. I've seen so many videos saying, I'm going to show you exactly how to do the cube. All the guy did was put in the items and just extract the legendary. He didn't show what it meant. He didn't show how it works at all. I'll make another video with a guide to the cube, and then another one with my honest overall review of this entire update. Also another video explaining character portraits, seasons, etc., etc. Well, I hope you stay tuned for this. I hope you stay tuned for the next couple that are going to come out explaining things a lot better. Since I'm going to do it on a step-by-step basis, I'll even walk through the bounties to get the materials and to show you how many times you need to do them for whatever you're trying to do. Whether if you're trying to re-roll a legendary piece completely, as in give it entirely new stats, I'll show you how many you need to do there, how many you need to extract it, which is actually one time through with all the bounties. And after that, how you get the most out of the powers you've extracted from your legendary pieces, and all that other stuff. Well, I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was somewhat informative and gave a little of a nostalgic feeling to those of us who did play the holiday event of it. And I will post another video shortly. I'll speak with you soon.